All right, Shalom. It's Great Millstone, New Orleans coming at you with another live lesson, man. Before we get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua,
Shakadosh.
and double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us the truth, rule well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, as well as you sincere, Akim wa Akwad, that believe in the gospel. May you sincere and do it to the end, Lord willing. All right. And so, pretty much this live lesson is going to be predicated on how crucial, all right, being a watchman is in these latter times, man. All right. Here it is. We are in the year 2023, the hopeful year of all prophecies, coming to pass, man. And so what comes with that is, us being a watchman, we have to watch in order for these prophecies to come to pass. All right. We have different news outlets, all right, different um, media outlets that we use, all right, that we send in group chats, all right, in the WhatsApp from wee hours of the morning, all right, to the late hours at night, man, all right, and brothers all across the globe, all right, putting these video epistles up, all right, warning the people, you know, and so that's our job as watchmen, all right. So we're just gonna, get some precepts, and Lord willing to be edified. You can go ahead with that, Ezekiel.
Because it's Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me.
Yeah, and that's what the watchmen are doing. All right, the prophets, the teachers, all right, they're giving, you know, the Israelites their warning from the Most High, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right. They're giving the heathens their judgment, all right, and we giving warning from the Most High, man. You know, you go ahead, Ark.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his
Mm-hmm.
life, the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
And read it again, Baba Gashar. I was trying to get it in
It's Ezekiel 3 and 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way. To save his life, the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah. So, a part of this thing, being a watchman, all right, a teacher, a prophet, is getting the blood off our hands, man. You know, because the Most High, he has to be justified, all right, when he comes back, all right, through his son Yahushua to ultimately um, bring judgment to this place, all right. There's gonna be great amounts of mass casualties, all right, mass deaths, and that can't happen until the Lord, he sends his men out to give them warning, all right. He has to warn the people before it happens, man, all right. And so with this year, all right, being that hopeful year, it is a very crucial, all right, a very important time, to be on it, man. All right, you know, you got a lot.
Yeah, I got a quick one in the back where you just said this Amos chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 6. The point is in 7. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets."
Kind, and it says, "It shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid." All right, and who's blowing that trumpet, man? All right, you got the men of the Lord. All right, going out week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this place, telling you people was coming. All right, and you just sit there and don't take heed, man. All right. It says, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it, you know? And everything that happens in this society, all right, in this world, whether it be good or evil, all right, the scriptures tell you that, and what's that Deuteronomy, all right? The Lord, he created, he make alive, he kills, all right. He
Mm-hmm.
makes good, he creates evil, all right. I the Lord do all these things, man. All right. So shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? And that's a question mark, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So the Lord, he's putting his name on all of these evils, all right, including these evils to come. All right. It says, surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secret unto the servants, the prophets. All right. And that's, a key point, man, because the servants, the prophets, are the ones that actually are in the know, all right, or have the full understanding on what's actually going down. All right. Here it is. You have um, MOTB news. Okay, you have the situation going on up there in Ohio. All right, when this is roughly what 30 million people at risk, being poisoned. Um, with the through the air and through the water, man. All right, you got acid. Was that? It was in Arizona. Um,
In Ohio too.
kind of Ohio, and I think they had another one in Chicago, man. All right, so through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we understand what's going on. All right, we can see that, he is getting ready to come down with that great wrath, man. All right, he's orchestrating and doing everything he can to furthermore hinder the supply chain. All right, to bring in hyperinflation. All right, he's doing we can see these things, man. All right, but until you people, all right, you heathens, all right, you 2/3, it's nothing but a facade to you, man. All right,
Yeah, basically, this is really the most crucial time to be a watchman and to be a prophet, because when these things are going down, the Lord is going to withdraw his word. We're not going to be prophesying about Jacob's trouble during Jacob's trouble. Like this is the time to get it right now. This is the time for the word to go out. And if you have a watchdog and the dog is just barking all day long, and then there's an intruder and he stops barking, what good was the dog?
right,
Mm-hmm.
You got to bark when an intruder is coming. That's the time to bark. You could have the loudest voice, be the most thoroughbred dog. Jake being into the dogs, but if you if you're barking loud, every single day, and no one's coming, and then an intruder comes and you just quiet, what good is that dog?
it ain't no good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Put the dog to death, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that on the Isaiah 62:6.
God, this is Isaiah 62, verse 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence.
Kind. It says keep not silence, man. All right. Now here it is. You get on YouTube. All right. And I hit when I wake up in the morning before I get to work, I hit the subscription button, and it's plethora of new videos, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
going on multiple different topics. All right. And what's the first thing brothers do? They send them in a WhatsApp. Brothers ain't see this. Brothers ain't see that. But it's going out on YouTube, which is a worldwide web, man. So that way, when judgment comes, and these people won't have the opportunity or the chance to say, "Oh, I didn't see it," or "Oh, I didn't come across that." When it's clear as day, man. They even have brothers putting stuff out on Instagram, all right, on TikTok. I even got friends in the world that send me things, because they even know what's going on. So that's how you know that this word is truly going out. All right, you got it.
I want to back you. This Psalms 19, verse 1, it says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
You got it.
Yeah, so this is going into the internet. The heavens declaring the word of the Lord goes back to, you got the satellites with the unicorn. You got the different relays bouncing off information, and it's day and night, man. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get this word, and you can also get other articles and YouTube videos, and which is all prophecy, and it's going out
Right.
day and night. It says there's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out, through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. So that line is going into the internet again. That's proof that, first of all, the internet's in the Bible, World War III is in the Bible, the MOTB is in the Bible. This whole what do they call it, the blockchain, all right, the Internet of Things,
Mm-hmm.
trying to put basically take a man's soul and put it on a cloud. All right, that's Esau's innermost thought, and you can see all the prophecies lining up. And who's filtering everything through the scriptures? The watchman.
Uh, and it said, what it said about the languages,
It says there's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
so no speech, no language, man. So French, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, you go, let's go so forth and so forth, man. Because we know that Israel has been scattered, all right, throughout all of these different nations. So that the word has to go out in those different languages, man. All right. So when
Amen.
judgment come, you got it out. What you want to
No,
say?
no, no, you got it. No, I just comment. That's all.
Oh, kind of, yeah. So when judgment go out, it ain't gonna be like, oh, well, oh, he didn't say it in the Latin. Like, come on, man. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got one for you too.
go ahead out.
All right, this Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh coming, for it is not at hand. So yeah, that's what the brothers, all of us up here on the screen that you see blowing that trumpet constantly, man. Zion, another name for Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is a people before its place, and all the tribes are here in America, man. Known as Babylon in the scriptures. And that's what we're doing. We want in the house of Israel that hey, the economy getting ready to crash. JT coming. The famine's approaching. Hyperinflation, all the above. We're telling you, turn back to your power. So you can't say, hey, we never heard it. So you can't get beside yourself and be like, oh well, y'all out there wasting y'all time. No, like we brought out earlier, we getting the blood off our hand, man. So don't get all beside yourself and you just wasting our time and trying to just reel you in, you know?
Right. Kind, bro. Beautiful point. Because that's what Jake like to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if y'all brothers got anything else?
I had a quick one.
If
Let's-
one of y'all could grab First Thessalonians 5:2, and you can go ahead with yours. I'm wide.
that's what I had.
Oh,
Oh, really?
God. This First Thessalonians 5, I'm gonna start at the top. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night.
It's gonna come as a thief in the night, man. All right. When a day, if Samaki, you could hold on deck, Matthew 24 and around maybe 40 or 41.
Okay.
And yeah, man, the day of the Lord coming as a thief in the night to you people that's not watching. You know, that's why I'm gonna drill a point in because it's a crucial period for us to watch, man. All right, we have everything is already set into play. Okay, you have the infrastructure for the MOTB. Okay, you have the FEMA camps that's already set up. All right, they ready to go. All right, you have the National Guard. All right, they already. I was at the uh, coming from Walmart the other day, man, and they just had a
Mm-hmm.
big old National Guard truck just sitting there. I ain't never seen a National Guard truck ever. I don't know if it was Army or whatnot. Just a big truck just sitting there chilling with about
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 men outside. I've never seen this ever. Now, I go to Walmart all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is
Right.
already set in play, man. You know, it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's just a matter of time before they just hit the button and say, "All right, let's go. Let's get the business clear." All right.
Yeah.
But to
They
you
could
people, you got it. What you gonna say?
I was just saying they could turn those WalMarts and the convention center, Superdome. They could turn those buildings into FEMA camps overnight, like just not even overnight, in a couple of hours. They got it
God,
down to a science.
God, yeah,
Kind of, yeah, like I had too, what you were saying too, a couple weekends ago, over here on my side, they was having like military helicopters just flying over, flying low, just steady trying to get the people used to hearing them noises from the helicopters, and seeing the military, around in the area. Like I said, they posted up at Walmart. They just get the public ready to let them know, hey, they getting ready to come down, man.
yeah. They're
So,
making it
mm-hmm,
kind of making it sound normal, man. What's that?
mm-hmm,
Like the guy said, it was a while back. What's going on? They was doing military drills every night. You know, for when
mm-hmm,
they hit the button on, flipping the switch, to just it'll sound like a military drill, but here it is. They come in, knock at the door, man. All right, and it's not
mm-hmm.
gonna be a drill. You can read verse 3 out, probably read all the way down to about 8.
Okay. First Thessalonians 5, verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall
Yeah,
not escape."
yeah, as a travail upon a woman with child. All right, is when a woman with child, when she's about to deliver a child, she's screaming, sweating, hollering, grabbing, kicking, doing whatever she can to try to suffice with those pains, man. But it's the um, but that's just and that's what you people are in that state right now. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child." All right, because it's gonna be sudden, man. People not really looking, all right, for the end. Down here they got so-called Mardi Gras going on. All right, people ready to go to parades and do all kind of wickedness. You know, and Jake just want to have a good time, man. All right, they just want to go and drink and smoke and do whatever they want
Mm-hmm.
to do. You know, and go and say hey and throw their hands up and catch bees and shit, man. All right. Well, see,
Mm-hmm.
y'all think a lot of people think that that shit is cool right now. All right, but it's getting ready to get real out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all brothers want to say something?
Yeah, kind of like you say, it's about to get real. Everybody relax now that that restriction got off everybody. You can move freely, but that's all in the elite plan, man. They want you to forget about the hard time of the clamp down and and all the pressure you had when when the juice was out. You know, so it's just letting you pretty much just letting you lay around, have a good time, get fat and greedy again. Like ain't nothing gonna happen. And next thing
Hmm.
you know, they're coming back with the next phase, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and it's gonna be worse from the last one.
yeah. The last one was just a test run, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was just trying to see, okay, what resistance we got. All right, who gonna be down with it? And then once we hit that mark, we just ease off everything. You know, but that's
Mm-hmm.
the peace and safety part. All right, they ease off everything, so now they getting ready to drive full force, man. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's a crucial point, in which through the spirit, starting with the elder apostle to her, with him naming the year, the hopeful year of all prophecies coming to pass, man. With a spiritual lens, if you actually receive that, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, then you will understand how crucial that is, man. All right. We talking about nuclear destruction. Okay. We talking about full-fledged Jacob trouble, race riots. All right. This the hopeful
Mm-hmm.
year that we in, man. You know, you can you can continue out.
Okay. Verse 4, it says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief."
Yeah. All right. And these men that's on the screen, all right, men that's in like mind, pushing this word and truth and sincerity, are not covered by this darkness, all right, that's in this world. Okay. You want to say something about it?
There was just at the end of the day, it tells you Apostle Peter referred to this as marvelous light, and the light
Mm-hmm.
isn't for everybody. The light's not for roaches. The light's not for creepy creatures that
Yeah.
dwell in and lurk in the shadows. Man, it's only for the children of light, which is going to say in the next verse.
Go ahead.
It says, "Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness."
Con. You can keep reading. Yeah, you keep reading.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Con. So we not sleeping, man. Like I said, this information, all right, videos are being put up throughout the World Wide Web, all right, throughout different group chat amongst brothers, all right. And so we are not sleeping, all right. We are on guard, man. All right. We got our eyes this big, man, because we know, something's coming, all right. And we know it's coming sooner than, most people gonna expect, man. All right. It says in the NLT, it says, so be on your guard, not asleep like others. Stay alert and clear headed. And you can get that word sober, Baba Kashan.
Uh, this is sober in 1 Thessalonians 5. It says, Nepho, it says, to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit.
Calm, calm and collected, man. All right. Because when this shit pop off, all right, when it jump off the pages, all right, what they gonna do? Running and what's going on? It ain't, man. You gonna if you could get that in I think it's Amos 8 and 11 with the famine of the word, man. All right,
Con,
because once the watchmen stop watching, all right, and stop putting these video epistles out, all right, and the word's not going out no more, then it's gonna be a full-on judgment, man. All right, got it.
con. This the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.
Yeah. And so, like the brother say all the time, man. All right, when the test starts, the teachers are quiet. All right, and so once the watchmen, all right, are no longer watching, all right, are standing on a watch, then it's test time, man. All right, then we gonna see. All right, that's why Scripture say, "Then shall it be known who are my chosen." All right, you can continue back in that Thessalonians
You got to get verse 12. I got to get verse 12.
oh, con
And
con
then
con
Amos, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and shall not find it.
yeah. You man, you gonna be at the block. Man, I knew they used to be right here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was watching the video, I knew that they would be over here at this area in the park, you know. But hey, man, it's just not gonna be a where you thought we was gonna be. You're gonna be long gone somewhere, man. All right, you're gonna be long gone.
Khan, Abaratazah. We nowhere near you people
Baratazar.
when the judgment comes.
I
Con,
don't even nowhere. Don't even want to see your faces. You
Khan.
know.
But back in Thessalonians, this is, I'm gonna read 6 again. It says, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
con. So did that sleep? I mean, when peace and safety, that's gonna be that sudden destruction because you sleeping, man. All right, you're not paying attention to what's going on. Go ahead.
But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation.
Yeah, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, man. All right, because in order to endure this thing, we gotta have faith. All right. It says, and for in the helmet, the hope of salvation. You know, because that's what we doing. We doing this for in order, to be either beamed up. All right. So if we gotta suffer to be put to death, man, then so be it. We fighting for those crowns, man. All right. And you can read verse 9.
God, it says, "For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach."
Right? And that's why we putting up these video epistles as the watchmen, all right? In order to obtain salvation by Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, all right? It says, for the Most High had not appointed us to wrath, man, all right? So being of the day, all right, the children of the light, you know, we are not appointed to wrath, okay? You can go with that Matthew 24, if you're still holding it.
Can I still got you? I'm gonna start about 37 then. That's all right.
I don't know, you
Okay,
can get it all.
all right, it's Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Okay, you know, that's that. You know, everybody just like I was saying earlier. You know, everybody just think this thing is cool. All right, everything is kind of going back to normal. You know, doing partying. They got with that Zulu ball. All right, coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jake doing all kind of manner of things. You know, but you know, you people gonna be doing that until the missiles hit, man. All right, you gonna go get your charagma. All right, you're gonna be charagma'd up. You know, it clearly says in Revelations 14 and 9, man, you're gonna drink the wrath of the Most High, man. All right, but this is what we're here to tell you, man. We're here to tell you what your judgment is gonna be. All right, and how crucial it is to know that these things are shortly coming to pass, man. All right.
Yeah, because like that too, huh? Yeah, like you're saying, Jake, that's all about New Orleans. What they say, bon temps roulette or some shit like that. Let the good times
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, let the good times
That's all
roll,
this
man.
city about. Yeah, that's all you think about is good times, man. And you go down there in the quarter, that's all you see. Jake didn't had a good time all their life. They fucking living on the streets, down there in rags, living in tents, because it was all about a good time, man. And they passed by the camp numerous times to get down there to that cesspool, man, on Bourbon Street. But that's all they want to do. They want a second line and carry on with the folly, man. They should have been stopping by with their pen and pad at the camp.
And and most of you people already have came across the man. All right, came across the block. You know, you just been marked. You just been
Mm-hmm.
marked to be destroyed, man. 'Cause, you could drop
I
down
can
to
get to
42.
42.
Yeah,
Okay,
kind.
con. All right, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. Keep going.
You could stop at the end of 44.
Okay. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ready ye also, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh.
Kind, you know. And it said, but if the good man had known, all right. So if pretty much Jake just wanna, if you give Jake a expiration date, all right, Babylon, they'd be like, all right, well I could do this until December 13th, 2023, and I'll be good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why the Lord set it up this way, all right, because just like you, Wicked Jakes, all right, were doing back then with the sacrifices, man. All right, you were sinning, You had your sacrifice prepared to then you go sin and just here you go, Lord, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Lord set it up this way, man. He said, therefore be also ready for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. All right. And that's that peace and safety, man. That's why the scriptures say a thief in the night, all right, sudden destruction, you know. This is all a part, the crucial points that we in, man. All right.
Got one off the comment board for you.
Um,
This the brother Bayan Shalom Mark. This is Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3. Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee.
okay. That's beautiful.
Yeah, when you trust in the Lord, and which this goes back to that Thessalonians where it says he has not appointed us unto wrath. We bring out these scriptures talking about the destruction of this place, talking about nuclear fire, World War III, these things, and people look at us like, well, what are y'all gonna do? We're gonna trust in the Lord, all right? Because we're not appointed unto wrath. We could bring these things out with the hope that the Lord is going to deliver us from every calamity. But when we talk about these things, and if you don't believe in Yahweh, what hope do you have in surviving a nuclear fallout? What hope do you have in surviving an economic collapse and a global famine? You don't have any hope.
Yeah, you don't. Without the truth, you have no hope. That's it. Like if you don't have the truth, you literally have nothing to hope for.
Okay.
That's why I say in Isaiah.
Yeah. For real.
That's why I say in Isaiah, man. Isaiah 33. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times.
Really? Okay.
So if you don't have the wisdom, all right, if you don't have the knowledge, then you won't be stable in the times. That's clear. You can continue in that, Samakia. Just go down to 46.
Okay, all right. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Okay. And that's the servants that we want to be. All right. Upon the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, we want to be found doing his work. All right. The will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. We don't want to be those guys. We don't want to be those guys that's sitting, idle, all right, and just waiting by the wayside, man. All right, you want to be found, worthy in doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And as a watchman, that's what you ought to be doing. All right. Being on your watch, warning the people. Okay.
I got one in the back.
Uh,
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
You got it right.
Yeah, so the watchmen are ultimately being reproved by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We repent, and then we go warn our people, all right? As it tells you in Ezekiel, give them warning from me. And every man that you see on the highways and hedges, we're all repenting and really repentant sinners. All have sinned, all have fallen short of the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And we're telling our people, look, the Lord's arm is not short that he can't save. We're not perfect angels. We grew up in the world just like you. We were just niggas, just like a lot of our people still are. And the Lord, he can reprove you the same way he reproved us. But you have to be of the elect first and foremost, and you have to actually repent. You have to sincerely be sorry for the things you've done, and you can actually be protected from these things to come. And like the brother said earlier, if you don't have Yahweh Shai, if you're not covered by him, you don't have any hope. There's no way out. You can't. Cryptocurrency is not going to save you. Religion, sweet Jesus, not going to save you. None of these idols. All right, the government, FEMA, they're definitely not. They're trying to kill you. So if you don't have Yahweh Shai, you're finished. And that's really what we're saying on our watchtower. We're not on a watchtower because being on the tower makes us taller than you, and we're lording over you. Like, look, we're so holy and you're so wicked. No, we're men in the flesh, and we believe that our Savior is going to deliver us because that's what He promised, and that's really the message.
Kind. And just to back you up, it says he's not appointed us to wrath, but salvation. Somebody got to be saved, Doc.
Kind.
Somebody got to be the elect. Everybody's playing their part. And Abarat Desire, we be those men that endure this thing to the end, man. But this real quick, this Jeremiah 6, and I start at 17. It says, also I have set over you, saying, Salaki, also I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said we will not hearken. All right. And that's what, the bulk of the nation of Israel has done. All right. In the past reincarnations. All right. In this reincarnation too. All right. You said we will not hearken to the watchmen, all right, who are blowing the trumpet, all right, and telling you what's coming, man. Okay. It's like we were just going into last night, with the different prophets, man. You know, you
Mhm.
always have those wicked jakes, man, all throughout the history of the Bible, all right, to come up and scoff against the prophets, all right, and ultimately to kill the prophets, man. You know, so being a watchman is not a sweet job, man. This is not to sit back and kick your feet back. You know, you got to get your hands dirty, man. You got to get down and dirty and doing the work of the Lord. Understanding what comes with this thing. Okay, y'all brothers want to say something?
Yeah, ultimately it's about making your body a living sacrifice. It's not about lip service. It's not about having the most views or Jake really longing for attention and validation from this world. But one of the first things you understand when you study the prophecies is that this world is about to be completely destroyed. Everything in it, like it tells you in Hebrews, all of the works of this place are going to be melted with fervent heat. So that should liberate you and free you to the point where you can focus on serving the Lord because nothing else matters.
Right.
Mhm.
Um, you got something, Samaki?
Come, I got one for you.
Go
It's
ahead.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesies both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
You got it.
So yeah, and here we are, man. Back in our lap doing the same thing. That's what we tell you, the evil that's to come. As you can see, it's all kind of alphabet activity on the TV, on the internet, you know, and we tell you about the pestilence that's coming, and we definitely tell you about World War III that we're in the midst of it right now.
Yes.
Joe Biden came out 6 months ago say if they ever send tanks and fighters into Ukraine, that is World War III. And then you had Putin come out a few weeks ago and say, look, here we are again facing German tanks, just like in World War II. So
Mm-hmm.
it's so many hints, and we tell you, we come through all Esau hints and all his BS his crap and telling you what it is. And Jake just shove it off, man. Like we just out here just running our mouth. We don't know what the hell we talking about.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're gonna find out real soon, you know, when the lights go out or when you get that draft letter when you gotta get hauled off, and serve in the military.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm.
If a brother could pull second Esdras, I believe is 9 and 9. Salaki.
Okay, I
I
got
was
you.
gonna start at the top, but I'll just get to the point.
Okay, we can start at the top and jump down.
That's cool. We start at 1.
Okay, Second Esdras 9:1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
All right. And it says, measured out the time diligently. All right. When you go to that word diligent, it means to work hard. All right. Work earnestly to, observe and see what's going on. You have to really work at it pretty much in the word diligent. It says, and what thou seest part of the science past, which I have told thee before, all right, pursuing the Matthew's, the 24th chapter, all right, when Yahweh Shai was saying, what to look for earthquakes in diverse places, all right, wars and rumors of wars. Man, the signs are here, all right. The signs are, it's clear as day, man, all right. You got, like the brother Samaki brought out, you got China, all right, Taiwan, Iran, and Israel, all right. You got Russia, Ukraine, and Russia they ready to just take off with it, man. All right. So we can clearly see that those same signs, all right, that's in red letters, all right, that Yahweh Shai told us to look for, they are coming to pass, all right. And it says that thou shalt understand that it is the very same time, okay, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. And that's what's going on, man. The most high, all right, through his son, all right, and through the spirit and power, he is getting ready to visit the world that he made, man. All right. And which is ultimately going into Yahweh Shai coming back, all right, standing on top of that big chariot, man. All right. And you can you can keep going.
It says, you want me to just read down or skip down?
You could drop down to the
I'm gonna read 7. Sorry, 7. 2nd Esdras 9 and 7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, because scripture says, when Yahweh Shai come back, shall he find faith on the earth, man. All right. And so we put forth the works, we put forth, we have the gift of faith. We have all we need, all right, to endure to the end, all right, to believe. We just pray, that the spirit be on us, all right, to endure these things. All right. Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Right. Because it's already written, man. It's already done in the spirit. We just gotta get through it to get to it, we gotta go through it, man. All right. It's you can keep going. You can stop at 12. But that's what I wanted to get, the tie-in with the brother Samaki was going into too.
God, it says, then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Yeah, it's a pitiful case, man. So these things, shit start hitting the fan, man. A lot of you people out there are gonna be in a pitiful case, man. All right, because you took this time of liberty, all right, this time of actual peace and safety, which is not, but it is, because the world is not in the total chaos right now. You actually didn't take the time to actually get ready, all right, spiritually for the things that's coming. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a grace period.
Yeah,
that's
the word I was looking for.
Yeah, you have just recently you had that moratorium on people could not pay their rent, and so you have the option of saving money so that you could pay your rent, or you could just fuck off and just be a nigga. And a lot of those people are being evicted right now because they were like, look, I don't have to pay my rent, and I ain't gonna pay it, and now they're getting cast out in the streets. So that's on a carnal level. How much more spiritually? If the Lord Himself, the ultimate landlord, He gives you grace to where you can actually get right. You could store up treasures in heaven. You could put forth your works through faith, and then get paid off at the end, tenfold, 100-fold. Or you could spend this time. Well, it's going to tell you. I'm just keep reading. It says, for such in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yeah. You fan your hand, man, at the watchmen, the
Yeah,
prophets and the teachers, man, the Lord's men. All right. You literally fanned like, I ain't worrying about them
Mm-hmm.
niggas, man. Oh
crazy
well,
niggas.
yeah, they always
They say
talking
that
about the
every
same.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they talking about the same shit. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. When the Lord coming back? It's been 2,000 years, man. What are they talking about?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, they said the Lord's coming back 2,000 years. You know what, man? I'll tell you what, true story. You know, my mama actually told me this. She said, "We've been in the last days." You know, I'm like,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we have.
we
Right.
literally have, and people know this, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They know that we are in the last times, in the last days, but they don't understand that we're on the last seconds of the last days. You know,
yeah,
or
Mm-hmm.
we've been in the last days. You know, since the Lord died and rose again. You know,
Yeah,
but
Jay know. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But Jay just don't take heed. Like I
yeah.
said, Jake got that they kind of unfaithful, They used to like hear it and stand on it, like, oh yeah, I know it's gonna happen. But now they like Esau now. You're like, oh whatever. It's all about that bag now. They ain't
Mhm.
yeah.
waiting on no Satan, you know. About
That's
getting
why I
them
say,
likes up, getting them followers. So like you got it, bro.
no, you got it, Axel, brother.
But I mean that's all Jake worried about now, man. The followers, the likes, and just any kind of BS they can do, some kind of TikTok dance or something. That's what
Yeah,
they waiting on now.
that's but you have the liberty now. All right, that's
Mm-hmm.
why I just said the brother just read it. They understood not, man. You have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. You know, you read verse 12 out.
Mm-hmm.
God, my pleasure. Second Ezra 9, verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
Right.
Yes, after death by pain, man. All right, when those one of those IB IB Salakia ICBM
ICBM.
How you kind
nuclear missiles, man. When they hit you right on top of your head, man. All right. If you even
Mm-hmm.
make it that far, you know,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, if the Lord allow you to make it to actually be destroyed by ICBM, man, he might have a personal vendetta with you, man. All
God.
right, because that is a terrible death, man. All right, you talking about 1,000-mile craters in the ground, man. All right,
Mm-hmm.
radioactive, fervent heat. All right, thousands of degrees Celsius. You know, because you took this time of liberty and you despised it, man. You know,
Yeah.
you took the Lord's. What you want to say?
You got it out. Salakia.
Yeah, Khan. I was gonna say you took the Lord's time of liberty. All right, you took the Lord's watchman. All right, and you was just like, oh well, you know. You
Yeah.
said, fuck it.
Yeah,
You got it.
it's gonna be an epic death because after World War III, there's not gonna be any more wars. There's not gonna be any more nuclear missiles. So you're actually gonna die a once in a lifetime death. Like people have always died from drowning, from famine, from murder, from the when you look at the different ways people are going to die in Jacob's trouble, it's been happening for thousands of years. So if the Lord
Mm-hmm.
preserves you to die by a missile, to die in Babylon the Great being wiped off the face of the earth, your death is going to be part of the memorial of this place being destroyed. Like that's an eternal memorial. Like this nigga
Yeah.
was specifically preserved to die here in Babylon by way of a missile. Like man,
You have to be, yeah.
Ooh,
That's gonna be one for the history books. Like I say,
yeah,
you was here to get left to get turned into powder.
yeah.
You gonna be vaporized, man.
To
yeah,
be eviscerated, man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga
God
vapor.
damn.
Yeah, right. Oh goodness.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
Mm-hmm.
Jake
terrible, man.
deserved, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
and
real.
and you deserve it, man, because you didn't take heed. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
niggas
take
earned
heed.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If a brother didn't have anything, he could grab me Luke 21 and
Okay, I got it.
36, Bible Shah. And
21.
so I got one more, Second Esdras 2 and 13.
I get the Esdras. I'm already there.
That's the last two I got. So if y'all brothers got anything else, y'all can bring them out.
Okay.
And this is Luke 21 and 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
Okay. Read it again, Baba Kashar.
God. Verse 36, Luke 21, 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
Yeah. And so that's what we hope, and we pray these things daily, that we be counted worthy, all right, to make it through Jacob's trouble, all right, to make it to the chariot, all right, to ultimately be a part of that crowning ceremony, In the NLT, it says, keep alert at all times and pray that you might be strong enough to escape these coming horrors, all right? Because, this is it's not gonna be a cakewalk, man, to make it through these times, you know. But that's what we telling you. We here to warn you, okay? We're warning you of the terribleness. All right, that's why they call the Most High Al Shaja, man. All right, that terrible demon-like power is getting ready to come back. All right, and he's getting ready to make his name great in the earth again, man. All right, but we just want to be worthy. All right, to be accounted um, worthy, man, and ultimately be a part of that righteous number. Okay.
You have one of the Esdras.
Khan, you go ahead.
God, this Second Esdras chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch."
Yeah, just watch. All right. Like I said earlier, this thing has already been decided through the spirit. All right. The kingdom is already prepared for us. Okay. We just got to go through that straight gate. All right. We just got to watch, you know. And so if the brother didn't have anything else, that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Okay,
You have something, Samagi?
I think I have a quick one here.
Okay. Yeah, because this is the most critical time. Like getting back to the title, like this is the most crucial time to watch because this is the last time we ever gonna have to warn Israel ever in history. We're not gonna have to warn Israel about the destruction of the kingdom of heaven. That's not gonna be a thing. So just like it's our last time to teach Jake, because Jake is gonna be perfect in the kingdom. This is our last time to cuss out the heathen and tell them they're going down. We're not gonna have to tell the heathen they're going down in the kingdom of heaven. We're just gonna go upside their head. So this is really the last time for a lot of things, man. You would want to take heed and get right.
Okay, I got it real quick. All right, it's Matthew 26:41. It says, "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." But the point I wanted to drive home again was to watch and pray, man. It's all about watching. Being the watchman. You got to be on your P's and Q's, like they say, man. And that's what we're doing, man. Since Jake, Salah's children, that's what the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua set us up to be, man, watchmen. Because we're the only ones that's truly watching out here and warning. And like I'm saying, we praying to escape them the perils that's coming from the getting torn by the beast, the sword, the famine, the pestilence, and all that, man. So you gotta constantly pray for that to escape everything that's coming, man. Because like I said, it's gonna come to pass.
Okay.
That's all I got, bro.
You got a couple on the comment board.
But Kaya and Kabar got the same precept, man.
God, that's the spirit.
Oh yeah.
The Lord wants us to come out. The Lord wants us to end on this one right here. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 130, verse 6. "My soul waiteth for Yahweh more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning." You could tell this was a song. This is like the bridge of a song, man.
Yeah, that's a rhythm right there.
Selah.
It's a lot, man.
And like I saying, more than the people that watch for the morning, that's like our soul. It's steady pleading for us. Like I said, I forget, roughly paraphrasing, it steady calls out for us, making supplication to the Lord, come get us, get us out of this wickedness, this evil hellhole that we in down here. So hey, we want the Lord come get us out of here and save us from all all the prophecies that are about to come to pass, like I just brought out earlier about the famine and all of the above. JT.
Okay.
That's why.
This guy has
Okay, got it.
Psalms 102 verse 7. I watch and am as a sparrow alone upon the housetop.
Yeah. On top of the house, man, as a sparrow, you just watching, man.
Singing. You're looking, singing, chirping.
Looking and singing.
Yep.
What's beautiful though is we're not alone. We acquire. We acquire a sparrow singing together, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful point, Doc. That's a beautiful point. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, my brother's crazy, man. But yeah, so I brought this out. This lesson was edifying, man. And hopefully, Lord will, the point been drilled home. Okay, so watch and pray, man. Especially if you call yourself a man of the Lord, man. All right. As far as you believers, all right, you sincere out there, make sure you watching and listening, because this thing is serious, man. All right. Like we went into, it's gonna come a time to you're not gonna be able to listen, all right, or watch. So just don't take these things for granted, man. All right. We in the fourth quarter. All right, like the brother said on the comment board, it's crunch time, man. All right. So take this thing serious, man, because we coming into some trying times, man. All right. So with that, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, and double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and rule well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, man. Till next time, I say shalom.
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 Yes.
Yes.
That's right.